Here is a feather and here is a stone. Which is heavy and which is light? What a silly question, you say. The stone is heavy and the feather is light, of course. Here is an elephant and here is the same stone. Which is heavy and which is light? What an absurd question, you say. The elephant is heavy and the stone is light, of course. Why didn't you just say that the stone was heavy? Yes, that was because it was heavier than the feather, but it is much lighter than an elephant. So maybe it is best not to say this is heavy or this is light. Maybe it is better to ask, is this heavier than something else? Is this lighter than something else? But what about the question? How heavy is this stone? Can we find the answer without talking about elephants or feathers? Yes, we can. We can compare the weight of the stone to something called a kilogram. A kilogram is used to find out how heavy or light a thing is. A good question to ask them is, how much heavier than a kilogram is the stone? Or how much lighter than a kilogram is our stone? But how heavy is a kilogram? Let's see. You tell the vegetable vendor at the market, please give me 1 kilogram of onions. The vendor puts a 1 kilogram weight on one side of the scale and piles onions on the other side until the two sides are level. You count the onions on the scale. There are 13 onions. That tells you that 1 kilogram is as heavy as 13 onions. But this is not entirely reliable. When the onions are small, 1 kilogram may be as heavy as 16 onions. When they are big, 1 kilogram may be only as heavy as 10 onions. We need to find something that weighs exactly 1 kilogram. I know, a 1 liter bottle of water weighs exactly 1 kilogram. Now that we know this, let's get back to our elephant. How heavy is an elephant in kilograms? Around 4,000 kilograms. So if you could get an elephant to sit on one side of a pair of scales, you would need a whopping 4,000 1-liter water bottles to balance its weight. 4,000 kilogram is also the weight of 10 cows or 200 medium-sized dogs. Now that we have talked about some very heavy things, let us ask a bolder question. How heavy is the earth? The earth, including all the creatures in it, weighs 5,974 kilograms, or as much as 1 liter water bottles. That is very, very heavy. Even if we used all the water on the earth, there would not be enough to fill them all. Oof, this conversation is getting too heavy. Let us bring the feather back. How light is a feather? It is roughly 2 lakh times lighter than a kilogram. If you put a 1 liter bottle on one side of a scale, you would have to put about 2 lakhs feather on the other side to make the two sides balance. A raindrop is about 30,000 times lighter than a kilogram. Roughly 30,000 raindrops will weigh as much as a 1 liter bottles of water. A grain of salt is about 2 crores times lighter than a kilogram. That is very, very light. Phew. You must be feeling quite light-headed now. And now your brain must be buzzing with questions. Questions like, how do we weigh a grain of sand? How on earth did people weigh the earth? Who decided the weight of 1 kilogram? But you can't wait to find the answer when you grow up. So students, this is the story of how heavy is heavy. Hope you have enjoyed this story, students. Thank you so much.